So this is VFAT, and VFAT is a yield aggregator. What it means is you've got various DeFi platforms, Uniswap, Aerodrome, QuickSwap. They're all listed on here. And this aggregates them all into one platform. So it's a lot easier for you. And then what you can do with that is connect your wallet from whatever, hot wallet you have, MetaMask, Rabi wallet. And then what you can do is then you're what I like about it is it's your choice, right? So rather than being something that is set, it's your choice what you enter. Now, obviously, if you enter a shit pool, you're probably going to get burned. But it's just billions and billions locked in these. So if we sort this by TVL, you can see the top ones. So if you've got, like we mentioned before, BNB, we've got ETH ones, ETH USDT. If we scroll, there will be some decent APRs in here. You probably will get in and around 50%. But the idea is that if you do this for long enough, you will reap the rewards of both sides of the coin, which is when it's slow and when the liquidity pools are fast. What do I mean by that? It's a market that goes up and down all the time. And then it is all dependent on the volume. So there's going to be extra volume when it goes up, extra volume when it goes down. And if you set some decent ranges, you shouldn't have to worry too much about the price. And even if it goes out of range, you should have earned more back from the pool than you put in. And again, I went into another strategy, which was here, for example, all you do is buy more Bitcoin. So you're exposed to Bitcoin, take the loan back in USDC and chuck it into liquidity pool to earn monthly income. Then with that monthly income, you can buy more BTC and the process repeats and repeats. And this way, you're not reliant really on prices. The only thing you worry about is just your liquidity pool ticking on and on and on. Does it matter if what price Bitcoin is now? Not really. But all you need to kind of be aware of is the price of Bitcoin long term, based on historical prices, should go up. So the LTV will go up. This will go up in time. And if you're using the earnings from your liquidity pool, you're just stacking Bitcoin. You don't need to worry about what price XRP is, what price this shitcoin is, blah, blah, blah. All you need to worry about is put your assets in here, generate yield, put it into Bitcoin, keep building, keep building, keep building. So you actually get to a point, and it's kind of like saving for a pension, that your yield pays you $2 grand, $3 grand, $4 grand, $5 grand, $6 grand, whatever. And you can live off it. You can live off it. And I mentioned in another video how easy this is to spend your crypto. And I mean, you don't even have to do liquidity pools to take advantage of this. It is easy to spend your crypto. Because people say, oh, why spend my crypto? Blah, blah, blah. Well, if you have a liquidity pool, then it just is free money, not free money. It is in a way. And I tried this the other day. It works well. Just for your Apple Pay. You can settle it in stable coins or any other coin. And again, if you don't want to do that, Coinbase have one. It means keeping some of it on an exchange, but I know some people don't trust non-custodial. There's also Crack. Stupid name, but and this is the same, where you send your crypto to your wallet and spend it. Pretty easy to do as well. The idea that I want to get to, though, is that too many people in crypto spend every day worrying about the price of their altcoins. And don't get me wrong, I have some alts, but the main thing for me going forward is to stack some Bitcoin in DeFi, earn yield from liquidity pools, and just keep stacking it. And it's a flywheel that just keeps going and going and going, and you just keep earning more and more and more. There's 70 billion locked in DeFi at the moment. These are all the top ones. Have a look. And again, this is why I use VFAT as well, because rather than pissing about going through all these, and then you can type on this, you can look at the individual ones. So if you were to go on, so if we go back to VFAT, and you're looking through these, you're like, right, what is this here? What is this on? What is the total value locked? What platforms are these? What are the pools? What is it using? Yeah, if you're searching through this, oh look, Uniswap. Let me go to DeFi Llama, providing you hadn't heard of it. Oh look, $3 billion worth are locked in here. Interesting. Oh, look at the revenue. Another question I get asked is, what happens if the DeFi platform you're interacting with goes bust? If you're on VFAT, what happens if VFAT website goes down? Nothing happens to your crypto. It's still initiated by smart contracts. And the amount of value locked in all these and the amount of people that use this, I guarantee within 48 hours max, you would have someone that would be able to build a quick user interface for you to then connect your wallet and then extract your funds. And the exact same would happen with Uniswap, for example. So if Uniswap went down, you had your crypto in that, the same thing would happen. Someone would build a user interface and do it. And it's the same thing with the wallets. It's the same thing with anything really in crypto. What happens if Tantrum goes down? What happens if Ledger goes down? What happens if, how can I access my crypto? Because the amount of money involved, the amount of value locked, someone would create the user interface for you to just get into it. That's what would happen. What I would say is, everything is your choice. I'm not the boss, you know. I don't know how much money you need per month. I don't know what your risk appetite is. I don't know what you're saving for, but what I can do is teach you how it works, give you some strategies, and obviously that's what we teach in the group, etc. If you want to book a call, there will be a link. If not in this description, if it don't work, there'll be in one of the other videos anyway. I use VFAT because it aggregates everything. It is easy to use, and that is why I pair it up with, I like stuff that's easy to use. That's why I use VFAT. That's why I use Tangent. That's why I use the MetaMask spending card. You can connect them all together. Easy to use. People will say, well, why are you now onto DeFi? Why are you now onto liquidity pools? It's just adapting to the market, right? In 2025, I mentioned some coins that I took profits on. Kita, still got some of that, obviously. Aave, took some profits on that. But nothing went up as much as we thought. The Bitcoin that I've had has gone up, which is good. But let's be honest, there wasn't a altcoin season like previous. So for me personally, I didn't want to just sit out 2026 watching everything go down, obviously DCAing. But once I looked at these platforms, it's just, for me, the way to go in crypto at the moment. There is no trading, there is no waiting, and it makes crypto fun again because you go through here, find your cryptos that you've got or you want to use, and then it's up to you how you play the game, you know?